Stacy, can I come over after school?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best examples of 2000s artists with one defining hit that's corny and or over the top.
Some people never get beyond their stupid pride.
Number 30, Cheesiest, Juliet. We the Kings. If you grew up in the 2000s, you might have had some kind of pop punk phase.
Check yes, Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk.
We the Kings released their debut album during a great decade for the genre. Cheesiest, Juliet is their best remembered song, capturing the group's exciting and sometimes too sincere delivery.
Just sneak out and don't tell a soul goodbye.
The single often veers into that so cheesy it's good category. Always catchy, the track also carries an undercurrent of emo vibes. The references to Shakespeare throw in some theater kid energy that's both goofy and charming.
Run, baby, run, forever will be.
Singer Travis Clark and the band bring you the kind of experience that makes you hopelessly nostalgic.
You and me.
Number 29, Ocean Avenue, Yellow Card. You'd be forgiven if this is the only Yellow Card song you remember.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you.
The band had other singles, but this one remains their greatest cultural statement. It's an unabashed masterpiece of 2000s pop punk. The voice, the grooves, and the driving beat all hit you across the face.
We were both 18 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night.
Ryan Key's voice feels like a trademark of the genre, wearing his emotions on his sleeve throughout.
If I could find you now, things would get better.
The lyrics pour out of him in rants that sound like an unfiltered teenager. Ocean Avenue was far from their first track, but it arguably became one of their most memorable. For better or worse, it encapsulated the raw and sometimes corny sound of 2003.
Your waves crash down on me and take me away, yeah.
Number 28, My Neck, My Back, Lick It, Kaya. On her debut record, Kaya established herself with this underrated hip-hop song from the 2000s.
First you gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it.
Some people might be offended by it, but you can't help but respect how bold it is. The artist's style later got her opportunities with the likes of Janet Jackson. With the title alone, she knows how to get a rise out of an audience.
On the egg, making faces and stuff. Through the night, making so much love.
It's such a graphic song that it might push people away. You could call it too much, but you might be surprised by just how funny it can be. By the end of it all, you'll likely realize how it became a Billboard Hot 100 hit.
Do it now, lick it good.
She's been working since, but unable to quite match this original work.
My neck, my back.
Number 27, Heaven, DJ Sammy and t.A.T.u featuring t.A.T.u. If you like Bryan Adams, you might be pleasantly surprised by this remix. DJ Sammy, t.A.T.u, and t.A.T.u modernized the song for the 21st century.
We're in heaven.
Who would have thought that a ballad could become such a fun dance hit? Heaven is a heartfelt track from the 1980s that gets an injection of pure energy.
It's all that I need, and I found it there in your heart.
On the other hand, the new version can sound dated over 2 decades later. The EDM production includes a constant beat that'll either hypnotize you or annoy you. Whether you're a child of the 2000s or not, you don't have to be nostalgic to secretly love it.
It isn't too hard to see.
The DJ and his counterparts are best known outside of Europe for this unlikely redo.
We're in heaven.
Number 26, I Wanna Be Bad, Willa Ford. Having worn many hats, Willa Ford explored a music career in the 2000s.
Do you understand what I need from you?
I Wanna Be Bad has the kind of dance pop production that you might expect from the decade. This works in the song's favor, but can also be a bit of an uncanny valley situation.
So boy, say the time and place, 'cause you make me wanna misbehave.
You might hear plenty of other contemporaries in her voice, including the likes of Britney Spears. This makes it seem more like a campy homage than an original statement. Regardless, the song hums along like a well-oiled machine.
I wanna be bad, make it look so good.
Ford gives this track her all despite the lackluster lyrics. You might even be quoting it for the wrong reasons, with the words coming off like a bad rom-com script.
I'm about to break the rules. I wanna be bad.
Number 25. Hey There Delilah, Plain White T's. Seemingly coming out of nowhere, Hey There Delilah gave Plain White T's a chance to break through.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
They have other noteworthy tracks, but none have landed in popular culture like this one. The simple guitar part carries you off to a heartfelt song.
I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar.
You might imagine a high schooler singing to their partner, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The distant relationship in this song is the right kind of melodrama. At times, the track is heartwarming, but it comes dangerously close to being too saccharine.
Oh, it's what you do to me.
It's certainly an earworm that sneaks up on you. There's definitely a charm to it, but you can't hear this #1 hit a lot or it'll get stale.
What you do to me.
Number 24. Let It Rock, Kevin Rudolph featuring Lil Wayne. Chances are you haven't heard the single in many years.
I see your dirty face hide behind your collar.
Kevin Rudolph's song is painfully 2008, sending listeners back to the end of a strange decade. It's partly rock, pop, and rap. The mashup is undeniably entertaining, but it's also borderline excessive.
Now the son's disgraced. He who knew his father when he cursed his name.
Let It Rock takes you back to the era of hoodies, sunglasses, and odd musical choices. It stands as the peak of Rudolph's solo career, but he's also done some behind-the-scenes work. Lil Wayne also stops by to give audiences exactly the kind of verse you'd expect on a rap rock song.
Back like I forgot something, I'm something. Rolling, rock, rubbing, rap, running.
Nobody seems to have said the word no here, and we couldn't ask for something more off-the-wall cheesy.
No, not this time.
Number 23. Absolutely, Story of a Girl, 9 Days.
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Talk about a song that doesn't waste any time. Within the first line, 9 Days forever made a mark on the decade. Absolutely, Story of a Girl should be the template for crazed and overly sentimental rock songs.
How did we wind up this way? Watching the mouths for the words that we say.
It feels like they're recounting the plot of a teenage drama, but with some awesome rhythms to accompany it. You can't knock it for having some slick storytelling beneath the sappy words.
And while she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her.
The top 10 single clearly struck a chord with the lovesick kid in all of us. Never quite reliving this former glory, the band will forever be in our hearts for this one-hit wonder.
When she smiles.
Number 22. Milkshake, Khalees.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Real fans know about her broader catalog, but the general public knows Milkshake best. It's become synonymous with her career as a solo artist.
You want it, the thing that makes me.
There's the beat, the lyrics, and Khalees's delivery. This wild track wouldn't be the same without all three working in tandem. All metaphors aside, this song likes to be suggestive about its subject matter. It seems like a meme in a world before the internet came into its own.
It can't be bought, just no thieves get caught.
This makes it hard to take seriously, but super enjoyable. Everyone involved with the making of this song knew what they were doing. In the end, they created one of the finest ever odes to the dessert beverage. It's comically blunt and an essential listen from the early 2000s.
I could teach you, but I have to charge.
Number 21. Youre Beautiful, James Blunt. Do you remember where you were when you first heard Youre Beautiful?
My life is brilliant. My love is pure.
If you were around in 2005, you probably remember hearing it almost every day. James Blunt's song is ultimately about spotting an ex with another man. In the end, it's not the most poetic or original way to reveal your thoughts to someone.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
While the underlying story might be unsettling, the production is pure bubblegum.
I saw your face in a crowded place.
Few ballads are as instantly or effectively maudlin. The performer has moved on to writing other songs, but some people will never forgive him for this hit. It's perfect for the cheesiest advertisements or maybe even a soap opera.
'Cause I'll never be with you.
Number 20. Teenage Dirtbag. Wedis. Being a teenager can be tough. It feels like everyone has it in for you, including yourself. This song, from alternative rockers Wedis, is an anthem for losers who aren't afraid to identify as such.
And she doesn't give a damn about me.
Its music video even includes footage from college comedy Loser. Frontman Brandon B. Brown sings about an unrequited crush with absolute agony, only to learn he doesn't know as much about his crush as he thinks. This song is the perfect sing-along for anyone who's felt like an outcast but hasn't lost hope.
'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
That goes doubly true if they're into Iron Maiden. Number 19. Fireflies Owl City. Synth pop is already known as one of the cheesiest genres, but Owl City's music is enough to make you feel lactose intolerant. On his biggest hit, the musician, born Adam Young, sings about fireflies as a metaphor for insomnia and the racing thoughts that come with it.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
And the sound of the song is so bright and cheery, it's hard to imagine anyone being able to fall asleep when it's playing. Fireflies became one of the most unexpected chart toppers of the 2000s, and it surely soundtracked many listeners' restless nights as they too tired of counting sheep.
Why do I tire of counting sheep?
Number 18. This Is Why I'm Hot. Mims. Some artists spend years releasing music before they get any kind of recognition. Rapper Mims caught a lucky break when his debut single reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
This is why I'm hot. I don't gotta rap. I could sell a mill saying nothing on the track.
With its club-ready beat full of hip-hop samples, confident flow, and iconic hook, it's easy to see why this song resonated with so many people. But while Mims was hot with this song, his time in the musical spotlight didn't last too long.
This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not. This is why I'm hot.
However, he's still doing well for himself, having helped make a popular recording app called Creator. Could the next big hit be made with an app from Mims? Number 17. Wherever You Will Go. The Calling. Another debut single that made a huge splash was Wherever You Will Go, the heartfelt ballad by LA band The Calling.
You'll need love to light the shadows on your face.
Like all good cheesy love songs, this one declares a passion for the other person that's absolutely undying, with frontman Alex Band putting his all into every verse and chorus. But while this song was a hit, The Calling weren't able to replicate its success again.
If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go.
They've broken up and reformed multiple times, but it's been more than 15 years since their last album. Who knows where The Calling could possibly go next? Number 16. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. The Darkness. It may sound like a cheesy 80s rock song, but we can assure you it's from the new millennium. With its thick riffs, lascivious lyrics, and over-the-top vocals, English rockers The Darkness made a song that sounded like it was made from the best parts of every glam rock hit ever. And it didn't just resonate with people yearning for a bygone era. The song reached number 2 on the UK singles chart and also performed well in the US and Ireland, among other countries.
I believe in a thing called love.
While The Darkness had other successful songs, none received quite as much love as this one. Number 15. I Love College. Asher Roth. College is full of challenges, with many hours spent studying, writing papers, and listening to boring lectures. But those aren't the aspects Asher Roth is focusing on.
I wanna go to college for the rest of my life. Sip Bankers Club and drink Miller Lite.
On I Love College, the Pennsylvania rapper talks about the joys of partying as a college student, as well as dispensing advice for staying safe. It's not about a particular school, just the college experience in general.
Man, I love college. Hey, I love drinking. Hey.
If you went to a fraternity party in 2009, you probably heard it played. But Roth hasn't been able to make another hit on this scale. Maybe he could try I Love Grad School? Number 14, Crush, David Archuleta. David Archuleta won runner-up on American Idol thanks to his soulful vocals and natural charisma. And while he didn't see success at the same level of other Idol alumni, he still managed to score one big hit.
That you would ever feel the same way about me. It's just too much, just too much.
Crush is a number 2 hit that showcases Archuleta's many talents as a performer, including singing and playing piano. As the song title suggests, Archuleta is singing about an overwhelming infatuation, and the passionate chorus addresses just how painful a crush can be.
But I know this crush ain't going away.
We bet a lot of teens got a crush on David Archuleta thanks to this song. Number 13, Collide, Howie Day. Want to win someone's heart in 2004 with your voice and an acoustic guitar? You might try a rendition of Collide, Howie Day's tribute to a loved one and all they do for him.
You're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you.
There's not a trace of irony to be found in this song, just complete sincerity as Day sings and strums. But the song doesn't pretend that love solves all problems. As the chorus acknowledges,
Even the best fall down sometime.
but what gives him hope is knowing that the right people can work through their issues together. How's that for hope? Number 12, The Reason, Hoobastank. Sometimes you make a big mistake and a normal apology will not do. So you express your remorse through song. We don't know what exactly Hoobastank frontman Doug Robb is sorry for, but he's definitely doing his best to convince the other person that he's a changed man.
I never meant to do those things to you.
The Reason, a combination apology song and love song, became one of the biggest hits of its release year. It peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was nominated for 2 Grammys, including Song of the Year.
And the reason is you.
If there's someone who should apologize, it's whoever came up with the band name Hoobastank. Number 11, Tipsy, Jaquan. The legal age for drinking alcohol in the United States is 21, but when rapper J-Kwon released his hit single Tipsy, he was only 17 years old.
Here comes the 3 to the 2 to the 1. Homeboy tripping, he don't know I got the.
And at the top of the song, he admits to having a fake ID. That might not be legally admissible evidence, but Tipsy is definitely guilty of being one catchy song. The lyrics aren't deep, but it's a song made not for deep analysis, but for starting a party and keeping it going.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Despite the success of Tipsy, Jaquan's career mostly stalled. The party is fun. The morning after, not so much. Number 10, He Loves You Not, Dream. When you think of famous girl groups, names like Spice Girls and Destiny's Child spring to mind. But does Dream ring a bell? The members of this group, signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, were all teenagers when they released their debut single, He Loves You Not.
You're pulling petals off a flower, trying to get your way. Keep pulling till it says what you wanna say.
This confident pop song about standing up to a romantic rival wasn't exactly beloved by critics, but it made it to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100.
He's into what he's got. He loves me, he loves you not.
What song kept it from the number 1 spot? None other than Independent Women Part 1 by Destiny's Child. Though Dream seemed poised to be the next big girl group, they were hit by lineup shifts and declining sales. In 2003, the dream was over. Number 9, The Ketchup Song, Acerehe, Las Ketchup. If you didn't know better, you might think the Ketchup Song is a novelty song about a certain condiment.
Friday night it's party time, feeling ready, looking fine, viene Diego rumbeando.
but it's actually a Latin pop song about a club goer who loves the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. With its mix of English and Spanish lyrics, the Ketchup Song will make you proud to be bilingual, and plenty of us memorized its hip-shaking dance. But while the song topped the charts in numerous countries, it only managed to hit number 54 in the US. If it hit number 57, do you think they could have gotten an endorsement deal with Heinz? Number 8, Lips of an Angel, Hinder. The title Lips of an Angel suggests a tender romance ballad. While this song by Oklahoma City rockers Hinder is about love, it's a lot more dramatic than most love songs.
It's funny that you're calling me tonight.
Frontman Austin John receives a late-night phone call from an old flame while his current girlfriend is nearby, but it seems like the passion hasn't burned out. Whether they related to the lyrics, got hooked on the chorus, or anything else, audiences loved Lips of an Angel, and it topped the charts in Australia and New Zealand.
Coming from the lips of an angel, hearing those words, it makes me weak.
Although Hinder's later material didn't make the same impact, Lips of an Angel was still one of the biggest rock songs of the 2000s. Number 7, Bad Day, Daniel Powter. There's no one formula for crafting a number 1 song, but it's always good to write about relatable subjects.
Tell me your life's been way offline. You fall into pieces every time.
Everyone knows what it's like to have a bad day, which helped this song by Daniel Powter become such a big hit. The song doesn't go into specifics, meaning listeners can easily insert themselves into the narrative. Powter probably had plenty of good days after its release, as this was deemed the most popular song of 2005 by Billboard.
You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around.
It may be cheesy, but it's also the perfect pick-me-up on a day when nothing has gone right. Number 6, Butterfly, Crazy Town. Rap rock isn't exactly known as a sensitive genre, so we can appreciate Butterfly for being a change of pace with its lyrics about love and affection for a partner.
Time is passing, I'm asking, could this be real? Cause I can't sleep, I can't hold still. The only thing I really know is she got sex appeal.
Revolving around a Red Hot Chili Peppers sample, the song is unapologetic in its sentimentality. Of course, even when they're being romantic, Crazy Town can't help but to be crass, particularly with a certain line about a tongue ring.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Many listeners felt the love, as Butterfly made it to number 1 on the Billboard charts. But they didn't go crazy for the band's other material, and this song, along with Crazy Town, is mostly remembered as a relic of the 2000s. Number 5, Graduation, Friends Forever, Vitamin C. Graduation tends to be a bittersweet experience, as it combines the excitement of starting a new chapter with the sadness of saying goodbye to people you care about.
When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track.
This song, by American pop singer Vitamin C, became a staple of graduating classes with its universal lyrics about saying goodbye to your friends while also spreading your wings. Though it was released more than 20 years ago, the lyrics can apply to pretty much any graduating class today.
We will still be friends forever.
It's hard to say goodbye, but as this song demonstrates, the closing of one door can mean the opening of another. Number 4, All the Things She Said, T.A.T.u. How did Russian duo T.A.T.u's song All the Things She Said get so big? Was it the catchy chorus or the electronic production? While those elements certainly helped, the biggest thing had to be its scandalous music video.
I'm in serious shit. I feel totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because.
At a time when the conversation on LGBTQ+ rights was much different, here was a video about 2 teenage girls in love, complete with kissing in the rain. Unsurprisingly, the video caused a stir, with many finding it exploitative. But as we know, controversy sells, and All the Things She Said topped the charts in numerous countries. The group released a few more albums before splitting in 2011. This is one T.A.T.u. that was not permanent. Number 3, Stars Are Blind, Paris Hilton. During the 2000s, it felt like the radio was one of the only places you could escape Paris Hilton's ubiquitous presence. That is, until the release of Stars Are Blind, her reggae-infused lead single from her first album, Paris.
But you can see the
What was more surprising than Paris Hilton making a reggae song is that it actually turned out to be pretty good. While fairly disposable, Stars Are Blind is the kind of summer song we don't get enough of. Hilton's music career didn't see much traction, but something tells us she could get by without that extra income.
Even though the gods are crazy, even though the stars are blind.
Number 2, Stacys Mom, Fountains of Wayne. Power pop band Fountains of Wayne had already earned plenty of love from critics, but Stacys Mom was the song that really put them in the spotlight.
Did your mom get back from her business trip?
A song about a crush on a friend's mom might not seem like an obvious choice for a top 100 hit, but Stacys Mom evidently proved too catchy to resist, and was even nominated for a Grammy. This song might have been the bane of girls named Stacy and their mothers in the 2000s, but we can't deny how fun it is to hear, even after all these years.
Stacey's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Who Let the Dogs Out? Baha Men. There was one question on everyone's mind in the year 2000. Who let the dogs out? We weren't looking for an answer, but we couldn't get this song out of our heads.
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball.
A cover of Trinidadian musician Anselm Douglas's song Doggy, this song is not about canines. It's actually about women standing up to chauvinistic men. However, many found it to be more annoying than empowering, especially with the barking in the chorus.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
The song still managed to become a hit around the world and win a Grammy for Best Dance Recording. More than 20 years later, we still don't know who exactly let the dogs out. Which corny one-hit wonder did we forget to add? Let us know in the comments.